Hey everybody, it's Tara. So I was getting ready to re-wick my Aromamizer Supreme RDTA, and I figure, hey, I know a lot of people that have issues doing this tank, so let's make a video on it. So as you can see, I have everything taken apart right here. I have my coils already sitting on my mod, because that's where I like to build them. If you don't want to do that because you might burn yourself or, you know, not being safe for the mod, you could always do it on an ohm tester too. But I prefer to do it on the mod because that's me. So let's get this party started. We're just gonna set this over here. So I have my coils. We're gonna glow them. We're gonna make sure they're glowing properly. I just got done taking the old cotton out and glowing them, getting all the gunk off. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these off a bit. So this might be a little bit longer of a video than you would prefer. If that's the case, then you can fast forward. I'm ohming out at a 0.28 right now. One more time, just looking for hot spots. Nope, and they are nice and even. Perfect, so I can put that away. Alright, and my toolkit is the ever so simple Vape toolkit, and the only thing I've added to this is a wire brush. So this is all I use. I have another bigger toolkit that I can use sometimes if I need to wrap coils or whatever, but really this is all I use on my weekly basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch out some cotton, and I will, before I pull it, I'm kind of twisting it up and I'm like, that's going to be a little bit much. Like, yeah, that will fit in my coil. So I'm just going to do that. Set the cotton aside, and I switch back and forth between cotton bacon and Vape cotton. I like both. It just depends on whatever I have on hand. So I have my cotton. Go ahead and get my tweezers ready. Got my scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece in half. Twist this up, twist up that end. Me and getting this cotton through, we ain't always friends. I tried to bunch up right there, so I'm just going to take off that little excess. You want to be able to pull your cotton through, but you also want there to be resistance. That is important. So I'm going to take the other side. Get that twisted through without it bunching up on me. See, that started to rip on me. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just suck it up, throw that away, and grab a better piece. Because it happens. And it's fine if that happens. Alright, stop being lazy. Let's see if this will work. Pull it all the way through. Go ahead and trim that just a smidge. That way they're even. Hey, you thought that wasn't going to work, but you saw what I did there. Alright, get out of here. Okay. And yes, I clean up as I go, because I don't like messes. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rake out my cotton. And I'm going to rake it out quite a bit. One of the things that you'll notice with your Supreme or even your Titan is if you put too much cotton in it, you're going to get dry hits. Too little of cotton, too much of cotton, and you're trying to find that middle ground. But you have to scrape it out really good. And I'll get to that in a second. And I've really only been building my own coils and doing this stuff for going on about 2 years now, if even that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to clean up those tips. You're like, you just scraped it and now you're going to cut it again? But yeah, and I kind of reflip it right before I tuck it too, so it's okay. So now I'm going to check my measurement. I'm going to put the cotton down and I'm going to see where it's sitting. Well, that is a little long on both sides. You'll notice I kind of angle in my corners just a little bit. I've noticed that helps with the tucking it, and it doesn't make it too tight. Okay, so I'm going to make sure when I cut it, nothing crazy is sticking together. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to grab, and then I'm going to roll and tuck. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And it should fit nice and easy. There shouldn't be any effort to get those cottontails inside there. If you're having to really stuff it in, then you have too much cotton. Chances are they're probably just a little long. Make sure it's nice and pretty. Do the other side. See, that is still just a little long, just that corner. It's amazing what taking off just the tiniest of pieces does. So, tuck, tuck, tuck. Grab, tuck. Let's saturate. Mr. Vape USA. This, I just tried it today and it is some amazing stuff. And no, I'm not sponsored, and no, I don't get any cut from any of this. This flavor was actually sent to me as a sample to my shop, and I'm finally able to try it today. And I tried it, and it is amazing. So I nicotine bumped it, and I'm going to vape it, and I'm going to bring in an entire stock of it. Nicotine bump the sapphire nicotine packs to increase the nicotine level in the bottle. because I have them send me all the samples in 3s, so my employees can test them too. Well, I'm a 6. So obviously after I tried them, that's it. They're either going to sit there, might go on the tester bar, or whatever. Throw them away if they're bad. There's been a few lines like that. Pulse it a couple of times, resaturate my coil. I find if I do this, it reduces my break-in time. Wow, that is popping at me. Perfect. Now since my tank is empty, my favorite way to do this, because I don't want to touch that shit because it's all juicy, so I'll do it this way. Okay, make sure I turn my juice flow off. That is very important. If you don't do that step, juice will go everywhere. And it's not a juice might go everywhere. No, it is a juice will go everywhere. You're not special. Okay, now fill it up. Yeah. Reopen that juice flow. Alright. That is how you wick the Aromamizer Supreme V2. It is my favorite tank right now. The flavor is great. The coils are easy to put in. I did, however, break my tool to swap the coils out, but luckily for me, I can run on the same coils for a couple months and not have to worry about it. But I really wish my tool wouldn't have broken, so now I have to go find another tool whenever I am ready to change my coils out, which will be whenever they split probably. Okay, so that's me, and that's it. Make sure my airflow is where I want it to be. That is some good juice. That's like old school mother's milk, but better. Like, yeah, that is some strawberry Nesquik right there. That is delish. So, if you have any questions, drop a comment. Really, that's it. It's not going to leak on me. The flavor is going to be amazing, and in 1 week, whenever I finish my bottle, I go through a 60 ml a week. And in 1 week, when I finish my bottle, I'll re-wick it, and I'll do the exact same thing all over again. So, easy peasy. Alright, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. And like I said, if you have any more questions, holler at me.